equivalent of candida means dad and father. In this regard, candida means to know the father twice. Adding in the above meaning would be to know the Father twice when we are born and when we die through the white light. Let me just go ahead and spell this out. So those that don't exactly know what that looks like. So there's that word Candida albicans. And lastly, if we look at the word Candida, one can see the words candy and right? Try to spell this out too. Hardwood again, see, which combined means the father's candy, which is exactly what our flesh is to the predatory parasites. That's pretty interesting. I thought that was fascinating when I came upon that, when I saw this happen in front of me when I was working this word. So now let's get back to looking at the word cancer. We now know the main causes of cancer and the two main treatments of the disease, which are chemo and radiation therapies. But let me ask you something. What are they now doing to our skies year after year? Why are they spraying chemicals everywhere while they are pulsing radiation into the atmosphere and the chemtrails they are spraying? So if you look at both the cure for cancer and what is being done in the skies, you will see, watch this, I'm going to put it up here, chemo, and then chemtrails. So chemo for cancer and chemtrails for what? Both made from toxic, carcinogenic, volatile chemicals. Both one and the same, because that's what they are. Both are one and the same. And radiation to treat cancer. Yet radiation in the sky is to treat what? Chemo and radiation therapy allegedly kills cancer while inducing the body with cancer-causing substances. Therein lies the dichotomy. Cure cancer with cancer. But it is more than that. The question I have is this. Why are they spraying and microwaving the sky with the same treatment protocols as for cancer? So it really is chemo versus chemtrails. They are using volatile cancer-causing, brain-damaging chemicals and radiation, which everyone knows is deadly on every single being in this world. Animal, plant, water, and human. But why? So I think we all know why at this point. Eugenics is where it's at for the parasites that are now working hard to destroy humanity once and for all. But I also want us to take a look at that it is called chemotherapy or radiation therapy. So, again, you all know how to spell therapy. I'm going to put it up anyways. All right. Now the word therapy is equivalent to the word therapist, which breaks into two parts, which is the rapist. And if we just look at the word therapy, it means the rapture. And the word rapture means a carrying off, abduction, snatching away, and rape. So to give cancer therapies for health means to abduct, to carry off, to be raped by the rapist. It's called chemotherapy and radiation therapy. Of course, so you can look at it and you can say, well, the chemotherapy and the radiation is abducting and carrying off the cancer cells. So the question is, why are they spraying healthy people with exactly, or microwaving healthy people with exactly what they're doing to people that have cancer cells? Okay? And it's more than that. You can look at it that way, but we all know that it's more than that. Okay? So if you listen to the sound of the word health, it sounds like, here, let me spell it. So you all know how to spell health, but if you think about how it sounds like health. This. Heel sounds like heel of the foot, which connects to hell. So those words actually connect to the word hell. And in fact, though health and heal means to cure, save, and make whole, all of its root words vibrate and are spelled to make a sweeping nod to hell. But I return to the question I raised before as I was reading this article, and that is, why in the bloody hell are they spraying chemo and radiation upon the entire world? I mean, there is no compromise in this awareness once you connect the dots that chemo radiation therapies for cancer-ridden patients is exactly what they are doing in the skies around the world to treat, or rather exterminate, the masses entirely. And if you take a look at the word treat, right there, you've got TR, and then you've got plus eat. So TR, hold on, is actually try to eat. So treat is to try to eat, and to eat is to also another way to say exterminate. So they're eating from us. They're eating from the extermination, from the fear, from the death and dying, etc. So they're obviously what they're doing is they're taking the same therapies and they're putting in the skies in order to exterminate the people, as we know, and also all of life beyond humanity. They are performing a mass extinction of every sentient being on the planet by treating us all with chemo and radiation therapy, but calling it chemtrails and radiation-driven global fucking warming. So now, do you see the correlation of these two? And while we know that it is primarily parasites, chemicals, stress, and radiation that causes cancer in the body, all we need to do is look to the sky to see and feel the chemicals and the radiation pulsing at us from everywhere. We can feel the stress of the chaos and drama of this world and its treasonous lies are creating within us, while we know that it's the parasites that runs this world choosing to eat from us, of us, while we are alive until we are dead, and thereafter until there is nothing left of us, body, mind, and soul. So the interesting thing is that ultimately in the end, you're not going to really get cancer until there's some level of parasites or fungus inside the body. So you have to have the parasites, and generally you have to have candida in order to create an environment for cancer. All right? And so it is the parasites in the body that's causing the cancer in the body, and it's the parasites that rule this world that's causing the cancer in our bodies and in this world itself. Cancer, all on its own, means a spreading sore, malignant tumor, and it means crab, C-R-A-B. And crab means to vex and irritate. And honestly, we can clearly witness that a malignancy, a growing tumor, is consuming this world through its COVID vexation, its economic ruin, and the medical, governmental, military, corporate tyranny that is destroying life on this planet presently and epically every single day. The parasites that control this prison grid are causing every bit of the cancer that is eating away at us from the inside and throughout every branch of this world and its constitutions in and out of play.